everyone. We are here with Mr. Abhinav Sinha, a second year student at the Jagdish School of Management in Bengaluru. Abhinav here has worked at Ujjoy Technology Private Limited, which is a parent company of Bolt.Earth. Bolt.Earth manufactures EV chargers and is part of the largest EV network in India. Now, Abhinav here will share his experience with us. Thank you, Abhinav, for doing this interview. Yeah. And I just sat through a solid power packed information PPT of what Abhinav did during his 3 month internship at Bolt.Earth. Now we will be going through a couple of questions so that he might share the same with all of you as well. To begin with, what responsibilities did you do, Abhinav? What did you do on a day-to-day basis while you were at Bolt.Earth?
So my role at Bolt.Earth was as a B2B sales intern, and I focused more on lead generation and deal closing on that side. So mainly my KRAs were sales presentation, lead generation, specific targeting, taking feedback from the customers which I'm acquiring, and also from the huge customers which are already existing. So there was moreover, I focused on outreach to builders, companies, tech parks, and I used to approach them for EV charging installations at their place.
Okay, and could you tell us about a couple of challenges that you faced while you were, at your internship with
Yeah.
any projects or tasks that you were assigned?
So one thing I understood that lead generation is one of the most difficult tasks that you can get in sales, and you have to when you have to do it on your own. You have to figure out how to get the number, how to get the email ID, how to fix a meeting. So that was something which was a little challenging for me. Second thing is, this EV industry is something which is really new for people out there, and even if somebody is facing the same problem, they don't know whom to reach out to. So that is where my job was to spread awareness about our company and what we do, and how would be able to help them. So these things were majorly what my learnings were.
Okay, got it. And you have now been part of the EV network, which is rapidly growing in India and across the globe. What were some of the insights that you gained now that you've been in the industry?
So one thing which I understood, what yes, people want to go for EVs, but they're also a little worried. They're worried about the infrastructure across the country, because if you are traveling for longer durations, you will find it difficult. That is where we as a company, Bolt.Earth, we are trying to solve this problem, so that right now if you download the app and check, there would be so many public chargers you will find nearby. So if anybody faces that kind of problem, they can just go and charge. So what I feel that right now is it in a growth phase, and it will lead to more explosiveness by year 2030 or 32, as more people are aware about this and they understand the how cost effective EVs are, and how it will be a cleaner mobility for them.
Got it. Okay. And what were some of the skills that you either had to pick up before you got into the internship, or you got to work on as you were part of the internship?
So one thing which Jackson does is it helps you how to make presentations, how to deliver them, how to deliver them effectively. So during my courses, I was the first person in the group who always wanted to give presentations, and this is one thing which helped me in my internship. In my internship, I gave n number of presentation to n number of clients, and the feedback which I got was very positive from them. I was not nervous. Why I was not nervous? Because of this process which I have gone through in Jackson.
I can understand, and I can relate to the same as well. Now, to conclude with, could you tell us about 2 professional work experiences that are the most memorable for you from your tenure?
Yeah, one was when I visited Bagmani Tech Park. So I saw a 7 crore rupee car, electric car. It was some sports car which was getting charged using a normal socket. So that was a very different thing for me. I was like, I in the sales pitch also I mentioned that you have a 7 crore rupee car. Next to it you have a Rolls Royce. So it's a little risky, because these sockets are not so reliable and it might cause fire. So that was something. And another thing was when I generated a sustainable lead for my company, substantial lead for my company. And that pitch was actually very memorable for me. And that whole meeting, the client took me out for a lunch. I was adamant that no, sir, let me take you out for a lunch, but he insisted on lunch. So the number of charges I sold through that meeting, and the kind of impact and the kind of relationship I was able to build with that client, that was something special
Okay,
during the 3 months.
that's nice to hear. And to conclude with, is there anything else that you would like to say to sum up your overall experience?
Yeah, to sum up my overall experience, I think one has to focus on the process which goes through for the period of 1.5 year during the MBA. I think career track is one of the most important terms and you have to focus on it. I am a Martech career track. Still, I chose B2B sales because I am still confident enough. I know what is required to be done in Martech aspects as well, but I was also trained to do well good enough in B2B sales. So it's important to focus on what is going on the course, always be proactive when the group presentations or group work is going on, and mainly whenever stress, one important thing is in corporate stressful situations will arise, but calm down, take a deep breath, and then keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Any situation you have, I think eventually you'll come out